Hello, 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 wonderful people. Compliment of the season to every single one of you. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? And you may wonder, what are we celebrating today? Why is she dancing? Well, today is December 30th. We got this far. You agree with me, didn't you? So give yourself a pat on the back. You got this far. This this is the day that the Lord has made, and it is wonderful. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And so, wonderful, amazing people, why are we here today? I just want you to join in the conversation wherever that you are, wherever you are joining in from. Please try and jump on the conversation. And we are talking about leadership stories and reflecting on 2024. And if you are jumping on and you like to chat about what have been your biggest highlight of 2024, please drop it in the chat, and I'm going to be as engaged as possible with you. All right, let's do this. And so when we're looking at 2024, I want us to take a good look at our year from January of 2024 to date. What was special for you? What was special for you? What was special for you? Sorry, I had a call coming into my phone. I have to cut it off. Okay. So what was special about the year 2024 for you? By the way, my name is Bridget O. Michaels. I am a leadership strategist. I'm a coach. I'm a mentor. I'm a speaker. And most importantly, I am your friend. And when I look back at how the year started, 2024, January 1st, the first thing that came to my mind is the year went too fast. I don't know about you, for me, I felt that the year went too fast, but it's okay. And if you see me looking down, I'm just checking the comments to see if there's anybody making a comment. I don't want to miss any single person. And lest I forget, if you're jumping on, please, it will be very I would love it if you can just chat in where you are joining it from, so that it will be easy for me to really acknowledge you by name and not just by the eye. Okay, I want to welcome you nicely. So this session is not our typical leadership stories, where I share stories about leadership and nuggets about how you can really improve your self-leadership and your team leadership. Today is just really reflecting on 2024, and then we're going to reimagine our year 2025. If this is good, you can drop me a 1 in the chat. But first, I want to take a moment to share a little bit about my own journey this year, 2024. Because this year has been a journey of extraordinary growth and achievement for me. And also, it's been a year of challenges as well. Did I meet all of my goals or everything that I set out to do in 2024? No. But what is my state? What is my attitude? That's the most important thing. And so I'm really grateful that in the beginning of the year, the first quarter of the year, I get to share some leadership nuggets with my city and teaching traffic contractors, empowering them and teaching them some leadership skills. And from that, I met a wonderful lady, and it's been a great bond between me and that lady since then. And I also got opportunities, to speak at the Seeds of Change for youths, for college interns. It was amazing what our youths actually know and the level of wisdom that they have. Because sometimes we overlook, our youth, and we think they lack wisdom. But some of them, they're really, their level of wisdom is really great beyond my imagination. And I love, if you know me, I love, love, love engaging with children, with youth, as well as with women. Because I think my first calling just to empower people, no matter what sex. That's my calling. And this year, my biggest highlight of this year was that I got to launch my first women leaders retreat, the God Fix Your Crown, in Atlanta, Georgia. And to me, oh gosh, that was the highlight of 2024. That was the highlight of 2024. And as a government contractor, I did submit a couple of bids, requests for proposals for contracts that I didn't get some, and some I haven't heard back yet. And if you know the process to bid for contracts, if you sell to the government, it's not easy. You have to be strategic. You have to have a winning team. You have to really know what you're doing. You have to be patient. You have to be persistent. And you have to also be a good player. And when I mean player, I mean playing with the right people to win. I have the right team. We know what we're doing. But it's not easy to just get the contract. And I did a lot of networking in 2024. And out of all of this, I had the opportunity to also go to an event, a corporate event for women who sell to corporations in July. With the amazing Liz Simpson. It was wonderful. We had that. The event was held at Atlanta Zoo, and it was great. And I did a YouTube live, about that, and I was saying, you know, dancing with the animals, I saw the giraffes and the elephants. It was nice. And I met a lot of very determined, resilient women, entrepreneurs, and business owners who sells to corporations. And I'm pleased because what it means is that when I see women taking up space and doing great things in the world, I am greatly impressed by it because it means that we are breaking the status quo of women just being 12% earning six figures or more or less. Because that's the truth. Take a look around you. I I saw a picture of some business owners who went through a cohort recently in my state, and out of 12, only 2 of them were women. The rest were men. And I'm wondering, where are the other business owners who are women? Because I see a lot of women who are small business owners, who are entrepreneurs. I'm wondering, why were they not in that cohort? And so in 2025, I have a greater resolve, and I'm going to tell you that when we get there. But first, we are talking about 2024. What went well? What didn't go well? And my take and my biggest advice to you today is, regardless of how 2024 was for you, it shouldn't stop you from dreaming again. Because like my late mom always said to me, one broken dream is never the end of dreaming. So if your dreams have been broken, go to sleep, for tomorrow you will dream again. And my mom passed away December 25th. Yes, my mom died Christmas Day, 1996. So you can imagine, just imagine what Christmas is for me. But because I've always been a woman of high energy, right? I don't need anything to give me energy. I'm just energetic on my own, thanks to God, because I'm a God's girl. Christmas season is always a very challenging period for me. But I always try to find a way to make it great after all. And that's what I'm sharing with you guys. That when you look back at your goals, when you look at everything that has happened in 2024, and that you feel you did not crush your goals, I want you to be gentle on yourself, because it's never too late to start again. The clock resets January 1st, 2025. And that's another opportunity for you to dream even bigger and execute better. Just like my daughter gave me a gift this year's Mother's Day. There were a pack of gifts, and on them, on the front cover was "Crush Your Goals." Crush your goals. What was written on it? And when I look at the first card, it says, sometimes you just have to put on lip gloss and pretend to be psyched. Hello, hello, Rems. How are you? Thank you so much. Yes, it says, thank you, God, for 2024 so far. It says, although my goals for the year was not fully met, but 60% of my goals was executed. Looking forward for a better 2024, for better plans. Good. And if you stay on today, we are going to really vision a great 2025 with you, right? And so I'll read the card again. It says, sometimes you just have to put on a lip gloss and pretend to be psyched. But what I'm saying today is, you don't have to cry over split milk. You don't have to cry that, all the goals, like Rem said, 60% of our goals were met. But can you see her attitude? Can you read her attitude from her post? She is still thankful. She is grateful. When you have an attitude of gratitude, friends, that is the key that opens the door to greatness. I'll say that again. When you have an attitude, and if you are listening, if you are watching the replay, you can help me retype this what I said. Number one, when you have an attitude of gratitude, that is the first step to greatness. So when you look back at your 2024 goals and you feel, oh, I didn't meet all of this, I want you to be thankful. You and I know that it's very hard. I'm going to use the word hard, but I know it's very challenging for you to be grateful and thankful when things don't go your way. Because the natural human being will want to whine, complain, moan, murmur, get angry, and do all sorts of things that are negative. But the powerful one, the extraordinary being, the leader, will always do the opposite, which is be thankful regardless. Because sometimes we miss the biggest things that have happened for us just because maybe your goal, you put your goals, and your plan was, oh, I'm going to make $250,000 or $5 million in 2024. And you look at your balance sheet and everything, and your bank account doesn't show that, and then you feel you did not achieve anything. My friends, I'm asking you to look again. Take a good sweep round what has happened for you in 2024, because you may not have written every month the things that went well for you. And that's one of the things that I want to encourage you to start doing in 2025. Because your behavior, your attitude, all the things that you have been doing in 2024 that have kept you stuck, that have not led you to complete or crush your goals, you have to really sit down and take stock of the things you're going to leave behind in 2024 so that you can have your best year 2025. So I ask you today, what are those habits? What are those behaviors? What are those things that you do every single day, every single week, every single month that no longer serves you? You don't have to lie to yourself. When you look in the mirror, you see yourself. So you are able to know exactly the things that you do that waste your time, that are no longer serving you. So my first question to you is, what are those things that are no longer serving you that you want to leave behind in 2024. That's the first thing I want you to look at. And then when you look at your overall achievement for 2024, achievement, whatever, failure is okay. When you look at it, what will you take out of it that you say, okay, in 2024, this worked well for me, so I'm keeping this. I'm taking this with me to 2025. What would you say in 2024 that worked well for you that you want to take with you to 2025? Remember, when I'm asking you to take a stock, I'm also asking you to take a stock of people, because there are some people in your life that will not serve you in 2025. I'm not asking you to cut them off, like cut them off. My mom always told me salutation is not love. You can love them from afar. But when it comes to you strategizing for 2025, you don't want to go into 2025 with a bunch of negative people, because they're going to pull you down. Even yourself, watch your thoughts. What thoughts always come to your mind? What do you think about? What do you think on? What do you spend your time on? What do you watch? What do you watch? What do you spend your time on? So if you're watching this or you're watching the replay at this moment, I want you to drop a heart in the chat if you are ready to leave 2024 on a high note and take a bold step to launch into 2025 with bold goals, bringing in great positive energy. One of the things that I loved about 2024 was the fact that when I left that retreat, no, the conference, not the retreat, the conference that I went to in July for women who sells to corporations, I resolved that I was going to get the WIMBEG certification. And I knew what I was up against, that it was going to be rigorous. They required a lot of things, a lot of documents. And a part of it all, at the end of it, they have to do a virtual office visit. I know that they're going to ask for all my financials. They're going to ask for a lot of documentation for my organization, what I offer, and all of that. But I knew I wanted to do it because I really wanted to be visible to the organizations out there who likes to use the certification. And so I started the application when I got back. In fact, I didn't immediately finish the application in July because there's certain things that we're asking for, and the women's retreat that I was planning was paramount in my mind. So I suspended the application, and in September, I picked it up again after my birthday, September 12th. And boom, 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 October 18th, I got the certification that I have the WIMBEG certification now. So those particular corporations who like to utilize the WIMBEG certification, who actually want women who leverage, who are looking for organizations with such certifications, now I will be one of them. So I have structured my business in a way that in 2025, I am ready for it. Ready to sell to the government, ready to sell to corporations, and ready to uplift women leaders through my Girl Fix Your Crown movement. And if you haven't heard about the Girl Fix Your Crown movement, please reach out to me. Send me a DM, send me an email, Bridget@bridgetmichaels.com, and I will gladly tell you all about it. But hey, I am visible. You can find me anywhere. My name is simply Bridget O. Michaels. I'm on all social media platforms. So follow me, reach out to me. And like I said before, I am your friend. So looking back, I want you to look at the intangible things that happened for you in 2024. Because as leaders, We're looking for the tangible. We're looking for the awards. We're looking for the accolades. We're looking for things that we can count. But you forget there are other things that you cannot count. What about, I'm just going to give you some prompts. What about time spent with family? Do you have that checked in 2024? Did you have quality time with your family in 2024? If you do, check that. What about your spiritual relationship with your creator? How is that going for you? Because you cannot be a leader without having some form of what you believe in. But for me, I believe in the Almighty God, the creator of the universe. And that's why all my programs are backed with spirituality. Yeah. I pray for all my clients and my prospective clients. I pray for my government. I pray for my state. I pray for my city. I pray for schools in my city. I pray for countries. I pray for nations of the world. I pray for leaders. I pray for, government leaders. I do. Because that's my mandate. That's what I was mandated to do. I pray for presidents. It does not matter. I pray for my friends. That's how I do my business. So that when a client is coming in to me, I know that that client is coming because the client is aligned with the values and the principles that I teach. So I'm asking you again, when you look at your spiritual life in 2024, do you have that checked? Did you check that? Because everybody just think, crushing my goals is seeing the big bad fat check, seeing all of the things tangible. What about those things you cannot quantify? The things that you cannot put a number to, like family time, spiritual time. What about your relationship? Relationship with other friends, relationship with business partners, relationship with your collaborators, relationship with your spouse, relationship with agencies. How is that going for you? Do you have that checked? Who did you connect with in 2024? Now I'm giving you pointers. Sorry, I'm giving you pointers now so that in case you didn't look back before in 2024 to say, oh my God, Bridget, my spiritual life in 2024 was so high, I can put 100% on it, or 99% or 78%. Now you have the chance to go back and complete that and be really grateful for that. Who did you connect with in 2024? When I mean connection, I mean someone who can change your life, someone who can change your destiny, somebody who can make things happen for you. Were you strategic in your connection with that person? Did you plan it? Did you plan it? How many times you were able to eat, swallow, and drink water and walk on your legs? Do you have that checked? Your health, do you have that check? Hey, Queen, how are you, Desiree? Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, so we're talking about reflection of 2024 and reimagine 2025. The first half of this live today, we're spending on reflecting on 2024. A lot of us think that when we look at our goals, when we look at our dreams, when we look at our visions, it's only the things that we can count that matters. And we lose count of the things that we cannot count. That you're able to get up every day and open your office, sit down and take your call or send an email to your client. You didn't make that happen by yourself. Someone else did. So how grateful are you for that? And so, like I said in the beginning, maybe we need to check our attitude for 2025. Maybe that's the only key that you need to succeed and crush all those goals in 2025, to check your attitude. Because A grateful heart is a receiving heart. Yes, he said all of it matters. Thank you, Desiree. Yes, a grateful heart, a grateful heart is a receiving heart. And now here is a big question I'm going to pop that you are not expecting me to say, because I told you that my business is built on spirituality. Hmm? Who did you not forgive in 2024? I know you're not expecting me to ask that question. Who are you holding a grudge against in 2024 that you have yet to forgive? Because I do know it will not be nice and wise for you to enter a new year with unforgiveness. So I'm going to say, before you check into the new year, pause and think about this. And I'm going to ask you one question. Who do you need to forgive in 2024 so that you can walk into 2025 on a clean slate? And hey, I can hear your question. What has forgiveness got to do with me being a leader or with me building my business? And I'm going to tell you, it's got everything to do with it. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. Whether you have to forgive somebody or whether you have to forgive yourself for being angry with yourself for not crushing your goals in 2024, that counts a lot. At my Girl Fix Your Crown retreat, I was teaching the women about forgiveness and the power that it holds on us. It keeps you stuck in one place. Unforgiveness does that. It makes you bitter. It makes you resist a lot of things. Even when you see a good thing coming to you, because you have an unforgiving spirit, it's holding you down as a leader. And again, how can you lead people if you cannot forgive? Because people will always be people. I told my daughter this same thing yesterday morning. You do not have control over people, their behavior, their attitude, or what they do, because they are humans. So are you going to be disgruntled, angry, bitter, annoyed anytime that someone step on your toe or take your lipstick? Are you going to be angry? Nope. You're going to really consciously forgive. And when I'm saying forgive, I mean all that experience that led to the unforgiveness, you throw it into the ocean. And you will put a big bold sticker on the ocean that says no fishing. I'll say that again. Everything that relates to the unforgiveness, you drop it at the bottom of the ocean, and then you put a big bold banner that sticks out from the ocean that says no fishing. I'm sure you all have seen that most times when you go to some of the lakes and they say no fishing in this lake. And that's exactly what I mean. You don't go back to it. You don't remember, oh, I remember when you hurt me. I remember when you did this. I remember when you were not a team player. I remember when I gave you the task and you failed. No. We don't do that. In 2025, we're not going to do that. And so here is how I really want you to start mapping out your achievement and your challenges of 2024. The tangible and the intangible. And I've given you much examples about the intangible. Regardless of where you come out on the charts, on your spreadsheet, on your journals, I want you to be grateful. And I want you to accept it with grace. I want you to love and honor and respect yourself deeply. And now you are ready to move to 2025. Now, let's go into 2025. And I'm going to ask you the next question, the second question. Remember the first one I asked you? What do you need to leave behind in 2024 so that you can crush your goals in 2025? Now, my second question is, what would you love for 2025? What would you love? I'm going to say that again. My friends, in 2025, what would you love? Typically, everything that we want in life, or our pursuits, are broken into four quadrants, which is time and money freedom, your vocation, health and well-being, your love and primary relationships. Isn't it? That's the four quadrants in life. Everything we're looking for, everything that we're searching for that keeps us awake is broken into four quadrants: time and money freedom, love and primary relationships, health and wellness, vocation. And now I'm asking you, when you take stock, when you look at your life in 2025, what would you love? What would you love? If you say, oh, Bridget, I want to have, time and money freedom, time to do the things I love, go to where I love to go, visit who I want to visit, travel to where I want to travel to, and I want money freedom to be able to buy whatever I want to buy, give to the causes that I support. I want to be able to do things without even blinking an eyelid. Okay. Now I'm asking you, in 2025, what would you love? And if you decided of what you would love, now I want us to vision it together. Because a lot of people think that, okay, you go straight to writing your goals, and you get a pen and paper and you write down your goals. Yeah, that works. But me, the way I have been taught, I have spent the last 20 years learning, and I'm still learning. And I've learned from the best of the best. I tell you, I've learned from the best of the best. In my spiritual life, I've learned from the late Miles Morrow. I've learned from Rehan Bonke. I have learned from Mike Murdoch. I've learned from Miles. Oh my God. Let me not even start counting. And when it comes to leadership development, I've learned from the best in the industry. And my mentor is John C. Maxwell. I'm proud to say that anytime that I'm a baby, I'm a product of my papa, John Maxwell, because he's the leadership guru of all times. And I continuously learn. I'm continuously improving myself. When it comes to personal growth and development, oh my God, you already know my mentor, Paul Martinelli. And just because I was still seeking for how I had to create results, I had to really help people because I'm passionate about helping teams, leaders, human beings on earth. I went into Brave Thinking Institute and I learned from my mentor again, Mary Morrissey. And as soon as I heard Mary's story, and she said, I just got into the training, and the first thing she said is, everything is created twice. Okay. Everything is created twice. And so I'm asking you today, vision what you want. What would you love? What kind of life do you want to live in 2025? And who do you want to do life with in 2025? How much money do you want to make in 2025? What are you willing to give in exchange for that money in 2025? Because it's not just enough to say, oh, Bridget, I want to make $1 million or I want to make $10 million. And if you were at my God Fix Your Crown retreat, oh my God, the mastermind, we did not finish until 2:30 a.m. Yes, on Sunday morning, 2:30 a.m. was when we finished the mastermind, because I was really helping the women to really drill down to what they want and what they will love. And I can tell you from the testimonies that came out, that was the best session. I pride myself because a lot of my clients always say that Bridget knows how to help you get results. And that's what I really have always wanted to do. How do I help humanity solve problems? How do I help women leaders solve problems? How do I help organizations solve problems? How do I solve the government problems? And that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me improving myself. That's why I keep developing myself so that I can be able to solve problems for others better. And that's why I know that everything was truly created twice. And I'm asking you today to vision what you will love. So this is how it goes. First, you vision it. Because remember the Bible, if you're a Bible scholar, make the vision, right? Write it plain. So first of all, vision it. Use the power of your imagination. Remember how, as a 2-year-old or a 5-year-old, you ask you what you want to do, and then you start recounting all the things you want to do as a 2-year-old. You remember that time? Yeah, a friend is trying to call me, so I'm trying to tell her to come join us live. And so when you ask a 2-year-old what you want to become, or a 3-year-old, or a 5-year-old, oh my God, if there's a little girl, she'll tell you, I want to be a princess, I want to be this. And you ask the little boy, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a dad. And they'll put all the pieces so beautifully well for you. Now I ask you this question. Why is it that adults don't know how to dream or vision what they want? I will tell you at this stage, if you have a little child at home, go learn from the child. Go learn from the kid. How can a child, a 2-year-old, dream their life of what they want, and boom, boom, 10, 15 years, 20 years down the line, that vision come alive? When I was a little girl, this one thing I can remember from my childhood, I always wanted to be a speaker. I was always speaking anything. I will use the book. I will use anything that comes my way. Calculator, a pen. If it was mainly a pencil or a pen, that was my microphone. I knew I didn't want to be a singer. I wanted to be a speaker. So I was always speaking. I'll be doing that. And my mom will always say, what are you doing? I will read. I was an avid reader. In fact, when I got into high school, I had a list, it was like a competition between me and my friends to say how many books you read in a semester. And I was always top of the list. They couldn't beat me to it. There was one semester I had read 1,000 books because we write it down. And then you come and be telling the stories of what you actually read. The librarian of all the libraries, they know me. Until now, I'm still an avid reader. I love to read. But I knew I just wanted to be a speaker. Yes, okay, Madeline, oh my God, I'm gonna tag this so that everybody can see this. Madeline just made something very, very, oh my God. She said, because we stop believing in ourselves and we let fear get into our head, period. We cannot close from here and go now. Madeline just closed it off for us. We stop believing in ourselves. Madeline, as if you know, one of the exercises that I'm going to ask everyone to take away into 2025 today is to write a note to yourself on believing in yourself. I'm going to write about at least 10 things that you believe in yourself. You're going to write your belief statement. You're going to write your belief statement and what you believe about you. Not what somebody says about you, but what you yourself, you believe about yourself. What do you believe in about you? What do you believe? Just like in the Bible, when Jesus was asking Peter, who do men say that I am? Who do men say that I am? But today I'm asking you, what do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about yourself? So you're going to write at least 10 statements about what you believe about yourself. Walk into 2025 with that, and you will see yourself flying highest. But remember, get your attitude check. And so we continue with the visioning. You choose an area of your life from the 4 quadrants that I shared with you before, with the one that you want to really improve on in 2025. Leave the rest, because remember, how you do one thing is how you do the rest. So if you focus on your time and money freedom, it's going to trickle back into your health, because you know that if you have time and money freedom, you need to be healthy to be able to enjoy the money, right? You need to be healthy to be able to enjoy the time to travel around the world doing the things you love. And if you know that you're choosing time and money freedom, What are you going to give in exchange to get the money? That's your vocation, right? So you're going to work, you're going to do something on your vocation to attract the money. But what I'm saying is, whatever you do, you should do it out of a place that you actually love it. Not that you are struggling. How do you say it? You are grinding, you are hustling, you are constantly doing this. No. What I'm saying is, it can be easy. You can do it from a place of love, from a place of enjoyment. You're actually doing the things you love. So when it comes to vacation, do you love where you are right now? Whatever it is you do that brings the money to your table or to your bank account, do you love that thing? I will tell you, for me, the biggest thing that gives me joy is when I teach. When I say like this and I'm teaching people what I know. You don't want to ask me what I know, because by the grace of God, I know a little bit. I know a little bit, but I don't always brag about myself. I let other people do toot the horn for me. But once in a while, I'll just share an accolade, an achievement over there. But on a more serious note, I love to teach. I love to speak. I love to develop people. And that's why I'm in the business of developing people, because this is what I love. And so I'm asking you today, what would you love when it comes to your vocation? What you do currently, do you love it? Do you think you want to change it in 2025? Do you think you want to change it in 2025? If you can answer yourself all of these questions, it will help you to better visualize what you will want in 2025. When you look at your health, by the way, as I'm talking to you guys, I had an accident December 24th, the day before Christmas. And remember, in the beginning of the story, I told you that Christmas is always mixed emotions for me, because my mom passed away Christmas Day of 1996. December 24th, we're about to go watch the light, and I slipped on ice, and I cracked my ankle bone. So while you all were busy eating your Christmas food and doing all of that, I was in the ER. I was in the ER, and I left the ER with a splint care and some clutches. I have my crutches over there. What? You don't know that, do you? You don't know that. All you see is, oh, Bridget, use yourself, laughing, be positive, high vibration, motivating, inspiring, beautiful, loving. That's what you see, because that I want you to see, because that is my attitude. Regardless of the fall and my ankle, I am grateful for life. I am grateful, because all of this is part of the journey. It's part of the journey. So why will I sit down here? Yes, I had my moment. Oh, don't get me wrong. I cried. Ooh. I cried. I had my moment. But I don't sit in my moment for long. I don't. Because you will always fall down. In life, you will always fall down. But how you get up is what matters. Are you able to get back up? Do you evaluate yourself when you are down? So that's exactly what I'm asking you to do today. Reflect on 2024. Clear space wherever you are. Clear a space. Sit by yourself with a note pen and a journal. I bet you, if you can do this, if you can do this, you will send me a testimony for 2025, because I know myself. I told you before, I pride myself. I know I beat my chest. In fact, in my Nigerianness, I will say it with my full chest. I have been called the woman who helped people get results. That is my title that my clients give to me. One of them said, Bridget is the rabbit that I chase. Another one said, Bridget is the idea queen. She just gives you ideas. One strategy that I give you, boom, boom, boom. It can make you money. Because you know why? My Father delivers it to me, and I deliver it to you. That's why I run my business with God. I don't do it on my own. I don't. I don't do it on my own. And as a leader, I strongly encourage you today, find what you believe in. Who do you believe in? Whether it's God, whether it's Allah, whether it's Buddha, whatever it is, it's okay. But find what you believe in and really make sure that you believe in it and work with it. But it's time to stop all the foolishness of 2024. It's time to stop all the things that are no longer serving you for 2024, so that in 2025, you can be very strategic. You can be the resource that people are looking for. You can be the light that people seek. You can be the salt that people want to taste. You can be the fragrance that walks into a room, boom, everything changes. I'm going to ask you next, what is your word for 2025? What is the word that you've come up with that will help you, your team for 2025, if you want to say, as a company, as an organization, as a human being, as a team? What is your word for the year? It's good for teams to have their word for the year. It's good for organizations to have a word for the year that they are working towards. It's good. For me and my company, Bridget O. Michaels Consulting LLC, it is visibility. My word for 2025 is visibility. I started this year and I said I just wanted to have, I just wanted to be on YouTube. I wanted a 10K, audience on YouTube. I don't know what it is today, but I know it's over 10K. You can go have a look. But in 2025, I want to be visible. I know exactly the company that I'm going after. I know the networking event I'm going to be going to in 2025. And I've already put a plan to all of this. And I already visioned it. And that's exactly what I'm saying. So the process that I'm giving you today is, 1, vision it. 2, from your vision, write your goals. And then from your goals, execution. So vision, you have the goal, and then you have the execution. Because I know very well that in between them, there's a plan on how you are going to execute. But I really want to put it into 3, because a lot of women leaders, where they fail to crush their goals is execution. They fail to execute. They can sit down from morning to night, planning and drawing and designing. And when it is time for them to execute, they are tired, they are burnt out. The energy is gone. Or they are looking for someone to validate them to execute the plan. But I know that you here, you're not like that. You know very well how to execute. So today, I'm encouraging you. I'm inviting you, and hey, you can feel invited but not obligated to do whatever I say. But I bet you money that if you follow what I say today, you will be sending me an email or slashing yourself into my DM to give me a feedback that it worked. Vision what you want. Then write the goals and a plan to execute. That's it. And if somebody's listening, you can help it, put it in the comment section, so that for every other person can see and learn from. So what have we done today? I'm going to recount it. We looked at 2024. We reflected on 2024. The highs, the lows, what worked, what didn't work. And I gave you, a framework on how to rewrite it out. Right? The tangible and the intangible. I did not concentrate more on the tangible truth because I know that, oh, that's what the human mind easily can write that. Oh, I made $5 million. I did 100 classes. I did this. I did that. Oh, I had coaching, VIP coaching clients. I did it. I know. But what I'm saying is also add the intangible, the time you spent with family, the time you spent on spiritual matters, the time you spent with, on self-care, your health, your mental health, your total well-being. Evaluate those and give yourself a score. That is how to know what you're taking into 2025. You take what worked well, what you want. The what did not work well, there are lessons learned. So you know that you will never do that again. That is what evaluated experience is. Evaluated experience is you evaluated what worked well and what did not, and you are not certain that you are not going to walk into 2025 with the things that did not work well for you. And when you have done that, I now want you to enter 2025 imagining a great year for yourself, for your organization. And I gave you 4 quadrants to help you to streamline what you're visioning. 1, time and money freedom. 2, your vocation. 3, health and well-being. And 4, love and primary love and relationships. That will really help you to be laser focused, and you're not going to be looking at, the SOS, which is the shiny object syndrome. Go and look at how Bridget did ours. You go and look at how Denise do hers. You go and look at how Desiree had done hers. Go and look at how Rems did hers, or how Madeline did hers, and then you become confused. And a confused mind never go anywhere. So you streamline everything into 4 quadrants, and then you sit by yourself. Create space to sit by yourself and really vision what you will love. Vision it. See it first in the spiritual, then to manifest in the physical. Because everything is created twice. See it first in the spiritual, then it will be manifested in the physical. And that's why I want you to actually visualize it. And hey, if you do not, and you say, Bridget, I don't know how to visualize what I want. I don't know how to use the power of my imagination. I don't know how to use the 6 mental faculties that I've got. That's okay. Reach out to me. Book a session with me. We can have a 30-minute strategy call with me. And I'll help you visualize what you want in 2025. And by the way, due to the success of my Girl Fix Your Crown retreat, I opened doors to a beta program, which is the Crown Clarity and Cash program. It's going to be starting in January. The closing date to receive, applications or for you to get in is January the 11th, because on the 12th, I'm sending every registered participant of the community an email that's loaded with soul work. They're having all manner of work, a workbook, and exercise that for them to do before the program begins. So if you will love access to the Crown Clarity and Cash Mastermind, please drop your comment in the chat or reach out to me. You can send me a DM, you can email me, you can text me if you have my phone number. Do whatever you need to do to get yourself into that better program, because that program was designed not by me, but by the participant of the retreat. Did you hear what I said? I didn't design the program. They did. The women at the retreat did. And that's why I am 99.9% certain that the ladies, whoever who sign up for that program, is going to get result. And I'm just giving it a 3-month trial. 3 months. 3 months. And the investment is as low, very low. The investment for 90 days is only $597. And the bonus that I'm giving, the bonus that you are going to get for being in that mastermind as a founding member, you get my Sacred Money Archetype Assessment, and you also get the Sacred Money Archetype Coaching that goes along with it. That only, the Sacred Money Assessment and the coaching is worth $997 on its own. But that is a bonus that goes with the beta program for the first people who join in. And I'm only taking 20 people in the first cohort. And right now we're already half filled because everyone who was at the retreat is already part of the program. So don't wait. Don't wait. As soon as the clock strikes 12 midnight, January 12th, that's it. You cannot get in anymore. You cannot get in anymore. And the program, yes, we're going to be talking about mindset. We're going to be talking about execution, the thing that keeps you from not really doing the thing that for you to get the result. We're going to do that. Yeah. And we're, of course, we're going to be talking spirituality. It's spiritual, yes, of course. Because I said at the beginning, all my programs, I bring in the spirituality into it. And so I'm trusting that every single one of you who spent so much time with me today, or whether you are watching the replay, you will do the needful. You will give yourself a pat on the back. You will love, honor, and accept yourself where you are. You will be thankful and grateful for where you are. Because gratitude is the key that opens the door to abundance. You often hear me say that. You are capable of dreaming and living your dreams. You are capable of that. As an organization, as a team, as a people, as a woman leader, you are capable of dreaming and actualizing your dream. But the thing is, would you dare to vision what you want in 2025? Will you dare to vision the life that you want, the business that you want, the relationship that you want in 2025? Will you do that? Are you going to silence the noise and be still and receive answers from God, from the universe? Are you going to be still? And then when you get the answers, are you going to journal them down and actually work with them in 2025? That is the biggest question for you today. And I want you to ponder on that as we end this session today. And we're going to end this session with a prayer. Remember, if you want in on the Crown Clarity and Cash program, DM me, and I'm going to post the link at the end of this live. Father God, we just want to thank you for every woman, every businesses, every leader, every organization who happens to stumble on this live video or the replay. We bless them. We thank you, Father King of Glory, for every single business, everything that was done in 2024. We are very grateful. Lord, I thank you for their lives. I thank you for their families. I thank you for their partnership. I thank you for the collaborations that they have with other businesses, oh God. I thank you for their bank accounts right now, whether it is in red or it's in green or it's in between. I thank you for their strategies, their protocols, their processes. Father, I thank you so much that from now on, that their business will begin to align with their visions and dreams. Give them what they need to be able to execute their business and bring all of this to fruition, Lord. Father, King of Glory, I'm asking that you bless these ones, oh God. I'm asking that you open the windows of heaven and pour them a blessing that they will not have room enough to contain it, oh God. Just like the woman in the Bible, she kept pouring from the oil into pots until She had poured all the oil into all the vessels and the oil stayed. This is what I pray for them in 2025, Lord. That they will have blessings that is overflowing. Overflowing so that they can also bless others, oh God, because you commanded us, oh God, to be blessed and be a blessing. Let every organization, nations, government officials, leaders, citizens, individuals that are hearing me today, Father, make a way for them where there seems to be no way. Bless your people, Lord. Perhaps there is any business whose leaders are sick in their mortal bodies here, Lord. I'm asking for healing upon them, oh God. I'm asking for clarity. I'm asking that you improve their mental health, oh God. I'm asking that you meet them all at the point of their needs, oh God. I'm asking for provision, for mercy, oh God. And I'm asking for your grace for them to run through the race in 2025. Whatever they need for them to succeed and live a life of freedom in all the 4 quadrants of life, Lord, I'm asking that you release on your people today as they listen and hear me in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Because I do not speak my words, but I speak your words, oh Lord. And I'm asking, oh God, for clarity of purpose upon your children, clarity of purpose upon your leaders, clarity of purpose upon our presidents and our senators and our governors. I'm asking for clarity of purpose for schools, for nations, oh God, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. And Father, as these ones are determined to build a lasting legacy for themselves and their families, Lord, give them all that it takes, oh God. Give them a spirit of determination, resilience, persistence, commitment, dedication. Above all, Lord, let them all know who they are. Father God, we just want to thank you. If you pray and agree with me, I want you to drop an amen in the comment section. Yes. Whew. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Desiree, thank you. Rams, thank you. Madeline, thank you. And to so many of you that I've not mentioned, but just know that I am giving you a pat on the back and I'm saying thank you. Thank you for hanging out in 2024. But in 2025, I want you to go play full out. Yes. 2025, make a bold statement. You are going to be all in. You are going to step up and you're going to own your space. And you are not going to settle for anything less. Go and live your life because you deserve more. Thank you so much and have a great day. Happy New Year in advance. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.